£1 ago.
By $1, Marty. It went down.
Yeah, on the 1 minute. Yeah, we're on the 1 minute, Viper. Come on, man. Bro, get with the program. It's happening, not give, it's happening, not give. No bounces given. Let's do this. What are ETH fees at? The ETH fees really foretell a lot. Oh, ETH fees not good. 64 Gwei. Oh my God. 66. It's nothing. The fees are nothing. Nobody is using this shit.
Let me do a swap. See what it's going to cost me.
Yeah, I mean, try it once or twice, get a quote or two, but like, bro, it's on the floor. It's on. Yeah, if you literally want to day trade this shit right now, the fees are so cheap. You can just take these swings on, which is just an encouragement for you to get wrecked. You know what they do? Usually, when the trades are actually lucrative, they'll spam the fucking network so that the fees are high, so you're discouraged from entering. And then when it looks like it's a good trade, but it's not, they'll make the fees low, just encourage you to buy and get fucking wrecked. Look at this shit. Look at this predatory fucking algo shit, man. AI fucking search and destroy.
Nice, $120. I've not seen that low in a long time.
$120 on what?
On a swap.
Yeah, right? Like, it's super cheap, right? Look, everyone's using ETH to mint artwork and trade. And it's like, no, they just remove the spam transactions so that it's an enticement for you to swap in on this dip or whatever and get wrecked. Okay, Kronos, why is that an oof? I think that's pretty good. Okay, so let's say you're on exchange with $250,000. What will Binance take from you to trade that from tethers to Bitcoin? I'm pretty sure more than $120, right? Like, trading off on chain, off exchange is, I'm pretty sure, the cheapest thing right now. I'm pretty sure. If you want to go huge amounts. Yo, Bitcoin 58064. No bounce given. So right. So right. Well, utility-wise, it prices the entire third world out of the ETH ecosystem, which, again, I tell you, it's designed to be that way. It's designed to be the elite money for the elite people. It's not for us. It's for them. Yo, Bitcoin doesn't want to dump here. It actually really doesn't want. Yo, I got a feeling Bitcoin's the play here. Even if everything stays range bound, just on that ETH ratio and everything else, just the ETH ratio re-equalization. You can at least make 3% as the ratio on ETH and Bitcoin just closes together, whatever that means. Oh, market forever improve. Yo, what am I talking about buying? Yo, I got a new rule. I do not buy within 24 hours of selling. It's just a fucking rule. 1 trade per day. I've already made my trade. Thank you.
I think we'll see lower over coming days, weeks.
Well, okay, to me, it's just very simple. When you have a lower low on the 4-hour, then that's not going to be... Yeah, what's the likelihood that that's the last lower low, right? To me, you long when there's a lower low a long time in the past and a whole bunch of higher lows since then, right? Instead, we've got the latest lower low and then a shitty little bounce to a lower high. And I'm like, I'm out. I mean, this is literally typical bear. We went from a lower high to a lower, from a lower low to a lower high. That's literally the definition of a fucking bear run. Yeah, like I need a double bottom in a day or 2 or 3 off of like 55,500, right? Just a bit higher than 55,300, right? Just like fucking, oh, there's your double bottom. It's all good. Blah, blah, blah. Like, not this shit. Like, yeah, to me, a double bottom is not a retest of the same level a day later and it holding and then doing a shitty lower high pump. That's not a double bottom to me. It's never been as low as last year's Thanksgiving low. Well, I mean, we had a huge pump. Yo, 58,057, 58,055. The failure in front of your eyes right now. Do it. Dump it. Like, okay, so we just fucking overheatedly bought all this shit to some fucking stupid level, and now we can't even get some buys on like a very good horizontal. This makes no sense to me other than paint. Painted faggots, painting faggots, painting. Paint me a middle leg, faggots.
Yeah, what happened to all the bullishness? This is a good place to buy.
So yeah, it's 5-minute oversold. I could get like 3.5 Bitcoin right here. It's a sick.
They can't even get a little 5-minute bounce going. Dump it.
Pump it.
Look, keep seeing the exact same thing. A very concerted sell-off with a shitty wick, no real bounce, and then a shitty bounce. I just keep seeing that nonstop, right? A wick to some kind of local low or an overall low, very shitty bounce, lots of time to buy the local new lows, right? Forever to get in long. It's a if you have a lot of time to get in, it's a trap. It's that simple. If you have a lot of time, yeah. Somebody called me Victor on YouTube. Lol. Listen, you need to buy the 4-hour and daily oversold before you go sell it at a day later and get into your Lambo for your date with your conspiracy woke ex who you're trying to get back because you know she's right. Yo, isn't Victor falling in love with a chick that's going to be anti-vax during the new variant? So, like, just as the new variant is out and everyone's dying, she's going to be like, yo, don't get the vaccine. And he's going to be like, fuck you, I hate you. We've got to train Victor in how to hodl. Like, he couldn't hodl his ETH at the bottom. Now he can't hodl his women. He wants them back. Yo, he's trying to scalp his girlfriend. You can't do that. You can't scalp your girl. Yo.
She needs a night with Marty. That's what she needs, bro.
Yo, you know what's so brutal? When Victor told us he dumped her here because of the conspiracy talk, I told him, what's her number? Give me her number right now. I told him in here, and he was like, yeah, whatever, Marty. And I'm like, oh, now you want her back. Maybe she's not going fully time back with you because, like, you know, we got a little side thing going, Victor. Oh. Yo, Victor's gonna visit her one day, and like on her phone, it's still gonna be a Rare Pepe wallet. He's gonna be like, "What was that? What was that?" Like, show me. She's like, "Oh, it's nothing. It just." She's gonna be like, "Oh, just a friend showed me something online." He's gonna be like, "Load that again," and she's not gonna reload. It's gonna say rarepepewallet.com. He's gonna be like, "No." She's gonna be like, Victor, look, we have a lot of fun at night, but I'm just not so sure about your long-term commitment plans. I've met this guy named Marty. He's been able to hodl for 5 years straight. How about you? Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yeah, Marty, the boys on YouTube are saying g'day. They're asking if you sailed off in the goat boat.
Yo, I was doing a massive bong hit that outweighed all the noise of everything else before this dumps to new lows. What?
You had to.
We're streaming live on YouTube, and the room's already filling up, and they're wondering if you sailed off on the goat boat.
If I've sailed off, so no, I'm in a nice rental right now, but the boat is reclaimed. It's in my name. I have defeated the marina overlords. They have tapped out and said, Marty, just pay us. We don't want no more trouble.
Yeah.
44.48 and drop it.
It run like hell. Apparently, Marty got evicted from his boat because he was taking shits off the side of it. There were families and stuff who wanted to also have their boats in the marina, and were pretty upset, man. Imagine saving your whole life for a boat, and you take your family out, and there's a fucking guy just taking a shit off the side of his. That's what Marty did.
Look, I explained to them that the ecological impact of me depositing my dookies in the water greatly outweighs the city's infrastructure electricity needs. I demonstrate to children how to be eco-friendly by eating easily decomposable dookies and then dropping them off the side of your boat so you can have a 98% lighter carbon footprint on your dookies compared to flushing them down the toilet. Now, what do you do to teach children about environmental awareness, Viper?
Well, I drive a Tesla.
Oh, so you mean you destroy third world countries with your lithium facilities? And the pollution. I see.
I'm just doing my part, bro. I'm just doing my part to rid the world of the poor.
Look. Externalizing costs onto children in Mogadishu is something that Viper is well known for.
To be fair, the new Teslas don't use any cobalt in their batteries, so yeah, we're staying well away from those kids.
Marty, Bitcoin's gonna make a new low.
Wolf Zero, Ether will also make a new low. Yo, look at this flat line on Bitcoin. Like, look at the 1 minute flat line. Don't you like the flat line? Don't you want to buy this flat line and snuggle up with it in bed? Don't you just want to buy some 58K Bitcoin, wrap it up in a blanket, take it to a log cabin out in the woods, light a fire, cozy up in front of it, and then tell it, I'm hugging you, baby. I don't care about your volatility or your lack of liquidity. It's just you and me in front of this fire. And I'm getting hard, and it's time to go long. And then you put it in, and it drops off a cliff, and the blanket's on fire because it got too close to the fire. Oh my God, where's the stop loss? Oh, you're offline. The fees are spiking. You can't even sell. Why is 1 inch not quoting a trade? No, I'm on fire in a blanket. It's searing my balls. My ass is not that hairy. It's hairy in between, but not even that much. Okay, I can't wait for this dump. I cannot wait. I'm gonna go and get some delicious clam chowder, get some like meat pie, whatever. I'll get adventurous. I'm gonna get chicken today. Actually, the beef was good yesterday. I'll get the beef again. And then this won't pump, and I won't regret not buying. I'm starting to feel I may be wrong about the regret not buying part, like very shortly when this pumps to 58.090 on Bitcoin. The 1 minute chart looking Chad, 58.097. Those cheap fees, you just buy now. Just stay inside for an hour or two and then sell it. Why don't you just put in the tip? Or just get a third. Come on, just put the tip in. Just get the tip wet. See how it feels. Oh, Bitcoin 58034. Violent wick down. Your head just got chopped off by like some clam device. You have a shaft now. Congratulations. Just a tip, eh? Just a tip. Yeah, wow, that took a rip.
It's never just a tip, Marty. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, SNIP RIP to your TIP.
We're just trapping some bears. And then we would trap the bulls.
It's Bull Trappers Anonymous. Bear Party. 24/7 Bear Party. Sorry, Sequest. I'll go a bit quieter on your ears. I know a lot of people have the headphones. And the BTC ratio going on a run again. Bitcoin failing to really dump just yet. There's still hope. There's still wind in the wings. You've now got the very slightest nothing formation on no time frame whatsoever. Dump it. Lol. 58041 Bitcoin. Sell it. 4447 ETH. Literally a flat line. And off we go. I can taste the new low. And it tastes like pee. Yeah, everyone pissing themselves. 58028 on the Bitcoin wick. New local low. Not really, but like just like a not ascending level. Magical bounce. 58081. We were saved forever. And it's done. 58076. 58072. And bounce over, descending again. 58051, 58046. Oh, the savage margin wrecked of people buying every day. No wicks given. 4443 on the ETH. Now the ETH slide, the ratio divide. 076542 on the ratio. Not supporting the markets anymore. ETH pump team taking a break. Everyone's all high. Chilling. Bitcoin's chilling too. 58048. Doesn't want to sell. Doesn't want to buy. Got the lazy markets in effect, man. Them lazy charts. Lazy trades. The market's so lazy. The room is all hazy. You be blazy. Looking for a chance to buy it now. But all you can do is cry when the chart begins to die in the red waterfall in the sky. Spoken crypto word poetry. Don't tread on me. Oh, 58034. The humanity. Bitcoin. It just won't die. It's like an elephant just struggling. It gets down to its knees and then stands back up. 58064, it says. I'm still alive. 58076. Look at me. Buy me. Love me. Hold me again, even though I've been bad. And you're just like, my arms have no strength to hodl this whore. Thou droppest through them onto the non-supported floor. New local minute lows, 58014. The savage wrecked is here. So listen, that plumber has not fixed my boat's toiling system, so he's literally not any kind of baller in my regard, because my crypto boat is the ultimate crypto boat out there. So there you go, Mr. Mr. Jack Sanderson. Okay. And second of all, listen, you noob, being sold the news on the merge pump bullshit. Where is your proof of stake, mother Jack fucker? Or Jake fucker or whatever, huh? You got no stake? You got no pause? Well, then don't put your horse before your cart. Oh! Bitcoin bouncing for unrelated reasons. 58088. GT Mark IV. I know what that is. That's a fucking very good Ford car. About to rebounce on the 1 hour. Called it. GT Mark IV called it. For now. We shall see. Okay, so you got like, wow, Bitcoin really sucked the fucking dick right now. It went to 57,968. That's a new low on the 1 minute charts and a shitty lower high bounce. I'm negating the 1 hour bounce here. We're at the 1 hour peak, y'all. This is called ABS. Always be something. It's still bouncing. I don't care. Not convinced. Bro, you didn't buy any rare Pepe when I told you to. What are you talking about? Chainlink? Blerk? Jake Anderson. Yo, I know who this is. There's a very disgruntled text troll who is quite gay, currently in the YouTube chat, trying to get attention. Here's the problem. He's a poor, and most of us are. Here's what I challenge to Jake Anderson. Come into Whalepool on voice, you cock, and demonstrate to us your proof of stake. Correct. 57,968, no bounces given. Gapping down on the minute chart. I don't know what I just witnessed. I literally saw a gap down on the minute chart just now. I have no idea what I just witnessed. Did anyone see that? Did anyone see the gap down on the minute chart? I think I just like
On
shat
Coinbase, yeah.
myself from joy a little bit just now.
It's on Coinbase.
Okay, so Jake Anderson dreaming of ETH ratio going any higher than 0.76999, the ultimate penultimate top that I called an hour ago. Complete.
You lose.
Complete.
Wrecked.
Yeah. Wrecked. Oh, the
You
1
lose.
hour callers in YouTube stream wrecked. So sad. So sad.
ETH to 43.90.
Yo, the YouTube troll just revealed himself. He mentioned Zico in the chat, which is like a text person from the Telegram. So I'm on to you, Jackoff Anderson, and your new local lows. Yo, the new local lows of 57963 is dedicated to the noob known as Jackoff Anderson in YouTube chat. Forever a poor, the destiny fulfilled. Misdoubting the top sell calls. Too poor for us, too poor. You know, I'm glad we have the YouTube. It is the profit taken upon gallery. Get it? Those taken profit upon are in YouTube. Thank you very much. Skeet, skeet. Man, I want to go get that soup and that meat pie. I really want to do it because this is just going to fucking keep tanking it. What do I need to look at this elephant die for?
What sort of meat we talking?
Oh, you know, a regular sausage party style meat.
Double sausage.
Yeah, it's the latest butcher advancement. Cream-filled sausage. Cream stuffed sausage. It's that cream stuffed sausage that keeps on stuffing. Yo, look at it slide. The fucking divide. Yo, this is gonna be the rollover of the market, like the ultimate rollover, because everybody's trapped long of some fucking dip somewhere along here. If you tank it now, the spot is wrecked, the leverage is wrecked. It's like max pain is down right now. If you look at it, I think it is. Just max pain is down right now. That's what it is. And we're doing it in front of our own eyes. Beautiful. Okay, this is just creepy. The guy who just wants a nipple picture. That's all he wants. He just wants a nipple picture, right? But he has to just go circumscribe and circumcise himself. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, I will mint on Solana a nipple a day for charity, for children's charities, as long as Jake Anderson guarantees to provide the bid support. We'll do a 365 nipple project. Dow plunges 400 points amid fears of new COVID variant. Okay, who fucking called this shit? We're done. We're done. We done. Follow the leader. Meow. Wow, I gotta sell my remaining ETH. Like, remaining ETH. I gotta sell my remaining ETH. Jesus Christ. How old's this story? 10:37 p.m. This literally came out 20 minutes ago.
What's the story?
U.S. stock futures dropped in overnight trading Thursday as investors geared up for a shortened trading day amid COVID renewed fears of a new variant found in South Africa. Futures for the Dow Industrial Average fell more than 400 points, while for the S&P and the Nasdaq, they were both in the negative territory. The downward move in futures came after the WHO officials on Thursday warned the new COVID-19 variant's been detected in South Africa. The United Kingdom temporarily suspended flights from 6 African countries due to the variant. Markets were closed on Thursday for Thanksgiving, so stocks are coming off of slight gains on Wednesday that staunched the week's losses for the S&P and the Nasdaq Composite. Treasury yields have climbed this week, putting pressure on the high-growth stocks. The Nasdaq is down for 1.3% for the week, while the S&P is up less than a half, and the Dow has roughly gained 0.6. The final weeks of the year are typically a strong period for the market, with the so-called Santa Claus rally usually creating a happy holiday for Wall Street. The S&P is up 25% year to date, meaning that all the noobs will get nuked as it goes into negative territory instantly. I think we're probably in a market that is in its lane for the next few weeks until we get to the next Federal Open Market Committee meeting, said Young Fu Ma, Chief Investment Strategist at BMO Wealth Management. I think the spending's going to be strong at the consumer level. I think when we see that the November jobs reports comes out in the middle of December, said Ma. Friday also marks the unofficial start of the holiday shopping season, as investors will be looking for insight from Black Friday to determine the mood of the U.S. consumer. And the U.S. consumer is feeling restless. Yeah, I'm done reading this fucking fake news release. Does this even say anything? This is all conjecture. Oh, new lows, new violent lows on Bitcoin. 57,938, the 1 hour bounce, noobs and YouTube wrecked. 44.33 on ETH, nuked. And this fucking gayness that's exhibiting itself in the YouTube chat has caused this. I squarely put this on the noobs in YouTube chat. Oh, 57,901, Wick. You noobs, what are you doing? People on YouTube trusted you. They trusted your advice and you wrecked them. You illiterate, chart unreading noobs. Get the 1 minute chart out. Follow along with Daddy Marty. You'll learn a thing or two before I spank your bottoms. I may sell my remaining ETH here. This is just too fucking nasty. Yeah, then I can sell it. I can say I sold all my ETH above 44. Cool.
You got some more
this is fucking verted down. This is fucking verted down.
How many more you got, Marty?
I just have like 1.3 ETH now out of like the fucking 45 I had before. But I'm like, I think 1.3 ETH is too much exposure. Like I want to get rid of most of my ETH above 44, right? 44 fucking 100, just like for the win. Yo, this is just plunging on Bitcoin. I mean, the ETH ratio is staying up because it's the hedge for the absolute wreck on Bitcoin right now. The 60K failed pump rejection by $2,000 already and just heading to new fucking lows and on low volume. There's not even any volume, so there's no bid support even at low volume to absorb this selling. This is so sad. I've never been this happy. I mean, are we buying? Yeah, nice. Bitcoin bouncing here. Not really. And it's over. Fine. Sandbox, not pumping anymore. Decentraland, not pumping anymore. Gala, giving up the gains. Yeah, don't buy Pepe Cash. Oh my God, you're going to get wrecked. Don't buy XTP. You're going to get wrecked. Have I not told you guys? ABS. Always be selling. Wow, 44.26 on ETH. New local lows, I do believe. Am I wrong? No. Wrecked. Bitcoin bounce. Failing. 57,900 again on the chopping block. Off with his head. 57,888, 57,877 new local lows Bitcoin. The sacrifice is coming true. 57,875, kill it. 862, murder it. 4427 on ETH, slay the ETH, slay it.
I reckon ETH will go down to the hourly support at 43.90. If you can pick some up there, Marty.
That's where I last sold.
43.
Dude,
Yeah,
Bitcoin's too
43.90.
bearish. This whole Corona thing, dude. I have a family and shit. I got like my own fucking lack of employment. The whole idea was to scalp when we're bullish and everything's nice. Now it's end of the world Corona #2 scenario, bro. I'm staying in cash. Like I'm counting on a gigantic discount on everything, and otherwise, dude, what's 5 or 10% upside worth to me right now when we might go literally 66% down, bro? I'm not, dude. Like March of a year and a half ago is like so fresh in my mind. It's like today. I remember exactly what I did. I sold the fucking Bitcoin I had at 10K to an Asian guy. I put fucking a quarter of it into that Mercedes, right? And then fucking the market fell off a fucking cliff. And then we went to the moon, and my Rare Pepe hedge, just as planned, worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful friend.
Oh, the Doors. This is too good to play over this garbage.
This
Right
is
now.
the
We're actually
end.
bouncing right now, supposedly on Bitcoin.
My
I love how
only
ETH just doesn't touch
the
any
end.
fucking movement the Bitcoin touches. Just doesn't touch it. Yeah, it's ETH-salated, completely ETH-salated. Okay, so supposedly this is the bottom on Bitcoin here or something. Is there a new 4 hour or something? Yo, new hourly or whatever the fuck, new hourly. Right at 200 MA on the hourly. Okay, GT Mark IV he's got his call. He's got his hourly bounce call. You know what? I'm so bearish that I really do need to acknowledge a bull in here. So GT Mark IV tells you to buy here, and I'm going to acknowledge that as a bullish call. It doesn't have to be correct, right? I'm bearish, but like this is a horizontal level that, you know, if you want to catch knives and gamble, then this is one. This is one of those levels. And we're right on the hourly. We're actually fighting over this horizontal now. We have a lot of volatility here, which means you can get a fill at the very bottom here, right here. And then your stop loss is tight, right? You might be selling in 10 minutes, but yeah, if you're going to gamble, you could have such a tight stop right here. A ridiculously tight stop. Ridiculously tight stop. So far, the V bottom on the bounce is not happening on the 1 minute. Fuck, I want to go get food like right now as it's bouncing. Fuck, I feel like swapping into some Bitcoin for that shitty bounce and then swapping out into USDC. Look at this. Look at this. Mr. Mark IV. The evidence is stacking towards him. In the case, where's the verdict? Oh. Oof. Methinks we're getting a bit too much time to buy down here. But we shall see. I mean, it's a good pullback. If you're still bullish on anything, it's a good pullback. It's right on the hourly that the reversal is supposedly happening, right? Like, supposedly. I mean, the cynical play is keep it on the 100 MA for a little bit as people load up, thinking this is the point, right? And then you tank it. Gizmo, talk to us in English. A slight premium. What do you take that as? Is that bullish? Is it bullish when people are buying over the current spot price? And the bears have it.
It's over, Marty.
We haven't even heard the bear trade yet. It's not over.
I'm in Whistler.
Bear
The bear trade's in Squamish. You're perma-wrecked on the bear trade. Oh, 57852 insta new Bitcoin low wick. Mark 4 in YouTube wrecked on his long because you know he went. Oh, don't listen to Marty get wrecked. I'm with Team Rex, 55K on Bitcoin. The faster the better. Yeah, the hedge funds instructed Victor to come in here and tell us to get long. That was the counter trade. The funny thing is, I told Victor that we swapped positions, that he literally longed the level that I sold. And I'm like, that's it. I'm your liquidity. Then he told us to buy the 5-minute oversold, and we've been ignoring his advice so far. And that was literally the trap today. Oh, new local low wick again, 57846 on Bitcoin. The predation, the absolute and utter margin predation. Thou shalt not massage thine position. Right. I mean, how can you be on the 1-minute chart and not get any kind of bounce for like an hour and only have more and more red and lower lows on the 1 minute for an hour straight? Like, there's price suppression and then there's fucking absolute price dickfession. And like, this is like new local lows again. Oh my God. Yo, I'm going to jizz in my lack of pants.
Just being walked down.
Like, now come the stabby needles down. Now comes the liquid fucking just mash down. And then comes 55K breaking. And then comes just fucking absolute Rona fucking nightmare fucking shit. Yo, I want to sell this last ETH about fucking 4K. Up. Fuck, I got like $5,000 in Bitcoin still. I can't believe I'm taking this huge loss of like pennies. Yeah, if you don't think about everything in percentage terms, you're wrecked. It's got to be in percentage terms. Yo, somebody knows something. Like, the algo that's turned on right now is somebody knows. Yo, somebody knows. No matter where they sell, it's profitable.
Price is irrelevant. Just liquidity.
Savage, 1 minute, absolute savage, back to back red orgy, just a red fest. red sausages back to back. Oh my fuck, yo! This is to me. This is porn. This is like my dopamine is wired for this while I'm tethered. Like just absolute pornography on the chart for me right now. Just red candle after red candle after red candle. Like oh,
Dude, someone's just hammering out of this massive position here.
oh my god, so beautiful. 57846.00, 57845 new local lows Bitcoin. It's beautiful.
Oh,
It's amazing. Oh, 824. It's so beautiful. The algo's so beautiful.
Yeah, this one's sexy sell algo.
Wow. Like at some point they'll turn on the dildo vertical bounce, but it ain't yet. Holy fuck. Oh, they're accelerating the sell-off. Do it, Bitcoin. Do it. All that sandbox profit. Oh, 57820, the BTC. How's your sandbox now? Are you pissing in it? Got some yellow sand everywhere? Psst.
wouldn't it be nice if we just had like the December 2017 Giga Pump just straight up to 250K, wreck everyone, we all get rich?
Yeah, but they'll do it off the Corona sell-off to fucking 20K. They'll sell it to 20K, then pump it to $250,000 as people are actually dropping dead in the street. I fucking jinxed it. 57,806 Bitcoin. Jesus, 57,761
Oh!
Bitcoin. It came over. High volume sell, almost 100%.
Hold on to your pants.
Boom. How's your 1 hour bounce now, Mark IV? Trolling it in. Yeah, Black Friday crypto sale. Hash, king for the day. Oh my God, Hash is king for the day. Black Friday crypto sale. Lol.
Get a load
Hold
of these
on to
fucking
your hats.
retards. There's a new COVID variant that's apparently way worse than the last. So all the countries in the world are now going to be fucked. So what do? Sell our Bitcoin into fiat currency. How retarded are people?
Because the exchanges are going down, Viper. They're gonna rug everybody on everything, bro. The wallets are gonna go down. Every endpoints for APIs are gonna go down. Dude, when the data center goes down, there ain't no more ETH, bro. Like ain't nobody running this on their home computer. That's the problem. Yo, all the canned fucking chicken and shit, it's out at the Walmart. It don't fucking exist. Okay, we're bouncing here on Bitcoin, but like this was the oversold in the 5 minutes just now. We're violently oversold. Yeah, all the canned chicken and shit is out at the Walmart. The Kleenex is all sold out. Why is there no Kleenex? The fuck's what the fuck do you need Kleenex for in a pandemic? This is Mark IV's bounce right here. This is your bounce, Mark IV. A bit late, but here it is. But I mean, how can you buy this as a scalp now? Like how? Like how could you commit to this now? Like yeah, it's going up. It actually is going up, but like I don't know, man. See, what I don't get is now Bitcoin's pumping, ETH is dumping, but the ETH BTC ratio is not correcting accordingly. Like what is happening here? Like they're completely disjoint. Almost a $200 bounce on the spot coin. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously an ARB going on here. So. Yo, Bitcoin is bouncing chat as fuck. ETH don't care. ETH ratio is retard because it's not actually catching up. Bitcoin getting suppressed now. Yo, the 4 hour was about to paint green on Bitcoin, and then they just painted it red right away, just by selling a little bit here, right? It was about to flip green. There it is. It's flipped green. This is the level where the 4 hour flips green on Bitcoin or red. So they're just like toying with the 4 hour green or red. Yo, they know that robots, once they see the 4-hour green after a big sell-off, robots will just buy it, right? So now they're selling this to robots, and then they'll tank into new lows. That's my play. The algo must be max predatory, right? They just toyed the 4-hour green, red, green, red, green, red. So now you would distribute onto everyone longing this shit and tanks. Or we go to new high. Yeah. I mean, fuck, that was a sell-off. That was really a sell-off there. And this is a V bounce right now. You got a fucking V bounce. And you had a new 4-hour. So now you have a 4-hour bounce candidate, right? You could do a 4-hour bullish engulfing, right? Right? Yeah, like, I mean, this market's rigged and shit, but you could still probably make some money here somewhere. Yeah, I think the risk now, because Bitcoin is kind of bouncing a bit, right? Is the 4-hour bounce on BTC. You're buying under 58 to sell at 59 and hopefully 60 with a possible run, right? With a possible. Yo, that sell-off just now, like if this actually starts holding and shit, it's kind of fitting into the 4-hour test, right? Where we're gonna do the 4-hour bounce, right? But already rapid selling. Again, they're flipping the 4-hour green and red, green and red, green and red, like in and out right here. Sketchy, man. That's sketchy because that's only playing with the algos. The algos are going 4-hour buy, 4-hour sell, 4-hour buy, 4-hour sell, 4-hour buy, 4-hour sell, right? They're fucking with the fucking robots that are hooked up to this. ETH bounce still shit. Bitcoin bounce not convincing anymore. The volume's dwindling. The sells always have more volume than the buys so far. 4-hour red selling. I don't know, man. I don't know. If you want to buy, it's cheap, but that's about it. Question is, isn't it going to get cheaper soon? Right? Yo, the slut said it's her first time, and now that your ball's deep and she's so loose, you know she's lying. Pull out, pull out. Oh no. Oh no. McLovin just called the megaphone. He said broadening pattern. It's called a megaphone, the expanding megaphone. So megaphone is a price discovery, and then they usually collapse it if it's bearish overall. We're dead. Yeah, look at this bounce down on Bitcoin. Yo. My horse says I've been naked for the last like whatever hours nonstop. I love it. Chalet life. Okay, this is it. This is your bounce. Bitcoin. It's doing it. ETH. 1 minute bounce is good on the corner. Now you got the V bottom. Fuck, it's still going. Oh my god, yo, at 58K, you kind of have to buy this shit. Buy it on the way up, sell on the way down. Vamos, 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 vamos! Oh yeah, vamos! Oh! Okay, sell it all. Bank of England nixes the El Salvador. Sell it all. Okay, it's just like this is literally the first bounce we've had on the minute in forever, like, and it's a $300 bounce. So funny.
Wow.
Okay. It's actually rejecting 58K. Oh my god, it's rejecting the 58K meme here. It's literally rejecting the 58K meme. I'm dying. Yo, I'm gonna go get my soup. I'm gonna go get my food, get my pie. I'm gonna fuck about this Ponzi, yo. Fuck this. I got my money out. I'm gonna fuck, yo. I'm gonna sell ETH here or something. That's it.
Marty,
What's up?
someone on YouTube is asking, are you trying to be like Victor?
Yes, on the scalping side, but then it didn't work. So now fuck Victor. And then we heard how Victor's such a cuck, where he dumped the chick that was the truther, and now he's like, oh, I want her back. And it's like, pfft. Like we told him, so like he just he disobeyed us when we told him to hodl on the way down on ETH. He disobeyed us when we told him to hodl the truther, and now he's literally re-cucking. He's now hodling on the way down. He's re-hodling the old decks that's gone. It's like, yeah, it's not. Look, we tried on being a Victor, but it was just too lame. We were too alpha for that shit. You know, Victor me once, Victor me twice. Oh, Rex, if you think you're regretting Bitcoin going down to 3K and not buying all in, Don't you remember when Lemons bought on max leverage at 3,500 on OKEX or whatever the fuck, and then sold at 5.5K? Oh, Lemons! He wouldn't have needed to scam everyone with Salamanders. Ooh, had he just kept that long. Bitcoin bounce failing, ETH bounce failing. The bears care. It's winter. It's time to hibernate. But just as ETH approaches 4,400 exactly on the dollar, right? I'll sacrifice my last ETH, and like I'll market sell it on the exchange thing, the off exchange thing. At 4,400 exact, I'll push it over the edge. Okay, again, they flipped the 4-hour red on Bitcoin. Like this complete bot manipulation. Only got half an hour to get my pie. Yo, I want a new low, and then I'll go get my pie. Come on, new low on Bitcoin, and then I'll get my pie. Make daddy happy. Prove to daddy you still love him. Prove to daddy. Oh! That 1 minute never lies. It always knows when a 4-hour candle child dies. Ooh.
Yeah, I just fucking put some shit on Spencer Schiff, Peter Schiff's son, on Twitter, and he's replied saying that he's going to block me if I don't stop talking shit.
Bro, I'd almost retweet that.
What a pussy.
Yeah. He's so gay,
Peter
bro.
shit.
He's having one of those like arguments with his dad again that's so obviously pre-planned. And I replied, I said, these two sit around the table pre-planning their tweet threads. This whole father and son thing is like a wrestling match, but even more cringe. And he says that I'm going to get blocked if I accuse him of being dishonest again.
Lols. Oh, we're selling so hard. Dude, make a brand new troll account, say exactly what you're feeling, and get that one blocked. Done. Yo, because you can still retweet the troll account tweets, right? And that doesn't quite get blocked instantly. Maybe. Who knows? Oh yeah, Viper. Yeah, not to intrude, but I guess continued blessings of health to your family. Yeah. Crazy Piggy, you don't know what you're talking about. I was waiting for the daily pullback on the longest of time frames. The 3-day. Yes.
Yo, what's
and
up,
then I went
boys?
in, and then everyone else got raped, and I got out, and they're still getting raped. It's
Yo, this looks a little steep here.
Oh, Victor, talk of the devil! Talk of the devil!
I will say this. So I'm still bullish on ETH. Let me just get my little spiel out because I gotta go
Yeah,
to bed.
Victor.
I just got home.
Daddy.
I'm still
Tell us.
bullish on ETH, but the one thing that I've been waiting for it because I do want to short ETH eventually. I was hoping for one more impulse move up, but if you look at the ETH monthly, there's actually monthly bear div on the RSI on ETH. I was hoping we'd get a push to like 5,600 and like really get a nice short, but now like so I just heard there's some fucking news with I don't know. I just heard the S&P is going to open like down tomorrow, like
There's
400
news with
points.
everything.
Or the
COVID,
Dow, rather.
S&P, Clinton, everything. All fucking fudsicle.
So I mean, the only thing I could see is like I could see an ETH impulse getting canceled if like the general market just starts tanking hard.
Okay, so they just published a story in Bloomberg that the Dow plunges 400 points on. Somebody linked that.
Dude, I would love for this monthly. See, I was hoping for a cleaner short entry on ETH. I mean, maybe you have to short into weakness though. I don't know. We'll see.
Here, Victor, there's the article. It's an hour old. Makes sense of it for us.
I don't know. I'm still bullish on ETH short term, but I guess the only thing that would make me, I mean, see, here's the thing: like ETH just entered a daily uptrend, whereas Bitcoin never did. Bitcoin's still consolidating below 60K. I mean, I don't know. I could see it go both ways. Depends on how the broad market opens tomorrow.
Market's going to be wrecked tomorrow because of this new variant. Private and YouTube. What up, dude? Appreciate it. Yeah, Dad's feeling much better.
Dude, this is the OG. This feels like the OGs. I mean, I know I'm not an OG Viper. I know you've been here since well before I've been here. But I remember the Viper, Marty, Victor discussions that night.
They were epic, bro.
Fuck, man. I hate growing up, man. I wish I could be like, I don't know, man. I wish I could just stay young. Why does time have to exist?
You are young, bro. You know the saying, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. We just got to keep playing, brother.
Do it, Peter. Do it, believe,
I know,
Peter.
man. It's funny because like, so I just got back from my my family dinner, and like, I don't know, like this whole year I've been going through like almost this like quarter life crisis, I guess, or whatever, midlife crisis, whatever. I'm 30. I don't know what the fuck that would be called, but I don't know. I just feel like I haven't done enough with my life yet. I don't know, and I'm like scared. I'm like, am I about to move across the country in a few months? Like, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like I almost feel like a failure, right? But then I go to my family gatherings, and just
syndrome,
like
Victor.
seeing all my cousins, my uncles.
You have money and freedom and time, but you don't have the business that other people have that gives them the money, right? You don't have the house that's flipped for profit that gives other people the money, right? You don't actually have the attachments to ways of making money that most people have. So now you're like, after I spend my money, fuck, what am I actually doing for money, right? You've got to have that.
No. Financially, I'm as well off as I've ever been. I mean, I'm very well off financially, and I'm doing very well. Money's not an issue at all in my life. The only thing that's an issue is kind of like, I'm not married yet. I'm not happy in New Jersey. I want to get out of New Jersey, but do I do it alone, or do I wait till I find someone? I don't know. So like, no, money's not an issue at all. And when I go to my family gatherings and I see like my uncles and my cousins, like people that are working like, wage cut jobs, like normal lifestyles. I mean, no one's poor or anything like that, but like it kind of brings me back to like, wow, like why do I even feel bad for myself? Like I'm like doing way better than everyone else.
Well, no, but I'm saying they all have their money coming from something that's still going on. If you're not really actively trading too much, at some point you plan to kind of retire from that, and then that's your cap. But then everybody else has a story. Hi, I'm a trucker. Hi, I'm a warehouse. Hi, I own a business. Your story is going to be like, oh, remember when crypto fell off a cliff and everyone got wrecked? Yeah, that's what I made my money off. And people will be like, wait, like that's the opposite, right? Like, think about it, right? You could tell people that you were a garbage man during Corona, and they'd probably look up to you more than if the market falls off a cliff and you tell them you made millions off everybody else getting wrecked. If you think
Also-
about it, right?
Dude, I want the
You
market to
don't
fall
fit
off a
in
cliff.
society in a way that's actually socially acceptable right now, right?
I
You
make
get what
more
I mean?
money
Right?
when it
Like,
falls off a
everybody can
cliff.
sit down and say what crappy job they have, and people will be like, "Wow, that sucks." It sounds like you work hard. Versus like when you say it, like, okay, once Bitcoin's at like 15,000 and ETH is at like $1,000, right? And you say like I made millions off like that red waterfall, people will be like, "You're evil."
Nah, Victor, the problem is, man, that you've already got everything now that you can actually buy for money. Now you just want the things that you can't, like love, experience, like those sorts of things, right? Those are the things that you can't buy for money. So now you're like, fuck, like, how do I get those? Man, you've already got the Lamborghini. What does a guy with a Lamborghini who already has a Lamborghini do for a midlife crisis? You've already done it all, man. You know what I mean? So you're kind of in that position going, what do I do now? Fuck.
Not only that, you've got crack syndrome where you just smoked some crack. That's your Lambo, okay? How could you ever get excited about like a new whatever car that just came out, right? With like the whatever features in this or any like how could you get excited about like getting a used 10-year-old car for a good deal now and then souping it up or right? Like all these things in the middle, all those middle experiences, right? Rather than doing a few lines and having a bit of fun, right? Like you literally smoke the biggest crack rocks and now you're like, what? How do I get high now? And it's like, bro,
You know what I
like,
think it is?
that's it.
I think it's the fact that my Lambo only has 1,500 horsepower. I think it's time to step it up to 3,000. I think that'll
That's
get
right.
my
but
mentality.
this is what we're saying. Charlie Sheen, before he got AIDS and tiger blood, he was bragging that he was banging 7-gram rocks, and people are like, you can't smoke a 7-gram crack rock. Guess what? He was doing it. Okay, so like, dude, you're gonna have two Lambos stitched together at the sides with like 4 engines and like 8 superchargers, and then you're gonna be like, guys, it just doesn't feel like it.
Dude, Marty, I'm on the Whalepool. I'm on the Whalepool YouTube. They're actually talking about us. They actually, dude, they remember all these shit. They remember me going to the gym. They remember GDAX.
Bro,
These
what
guys
they're
have
gonna
literally been like
remember is
waiting
the
for
new
4 years.
1-minute low.
Dude, these guys
The
have been
new
waiting on their
1-minute
computers for
low.
4 years for this stream to come back on YouTube. They have no idea like how to even get to our team speak or anything like that.
Oh, don't
Dude, I
let them
feel
come
bad.
here.
I almost feel like a child, like these are my children.
These are your wrecked. These are your orphans. They're your orphans. They're your wrecked
Dude, my
orphans. Like
orphans, they've
44,
been waiting for
17.
me.
Speaking of children, Victor, you know what you do when you've got too much money. Dude. There's only one thing that the ultra rich and wealthy do, man. They become pedophiles. Maybe that's what you got to do. Maybe that's your next
Ooh,
step.
that's a good call.
Okay, I was about to say you support children's charities, but I guess that's the other one. Victor, you would have so much fun in this. So around my town, people take terminally ill children, like the Last Wish Foundation, right? And they drive them around the neighborhood in their supercar on like a weekend that's designated. So you could take your supercar and drive a kid with cancer right around, and all the other kids have terminal diseases. They get driven around in their other cars, right? There's probably a crew in your area that does that. You could do the Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff. You could actually feel a little bit better with your riches, right? By not spending him, but by using him for people that have no access to them and they're in shitty life situations.
Yeah, I'm not
Dude, all
very
these kids
charitable,
are
that's for
dying.
sure. I have to be more charitable with my time, my money, my everything.
Victor, do you know how good I feel about giving $6,000 away to charity when I only had $100K and now I have like $250,000 and like I'm just sending thousands away to like Colombia for like schools. 57,747 Bitcoin, new lows.
Yeah, ETH looks really
For
wrecked.
407.
There's actually some like I'm sensing like velocity. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm like looking at the bid walls on Kraken and
It's
on
accelerating down,
Coinbase.
right? It's accelerating down. Yeah.
No, like there's like people that are like there's big boys. I'm talking like big stacks that are I think scared about this news that's coming up for tomorrow.
What you mean the variant and shit?
Not necessarily the variant. Like I mean the variant's like fucking crazy. People just make news at anything. It's just how the markets are going to react to the news. Which is retarded. I mean, I don't think any of us are scared about this new variant, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, markets are just irrational. They just like react very negatively to
We're
crazy
going off
things
a
like
cliff
that.
right now. Okay, I'm selling my last ETH at above 44.
Dude, I want there to be a fucking variant that has like that turns you into like a fucking angry, like super strong like zombie. Like I actually want there to be like a World War Z virus out there one day.
We need bunkers.
Dude, I would actually, if I could see the future, if I knew that like when I turn 50, there's gonna be like a fucking zombie virus that like turns people, like turns 90% of the planet into like incredibly fast, strong, fucking dead zomboids. I would spend the next 20 years just like making as much money as possible trading and then just build a fucking massive fort, fucking stock up on every possible weapon, booby traps, everything. And just have fun, and then just live out as long as I can. Like just kill off as many hordes as I can before they eventually overrun me. Yeah, this looks a little accelerated.
I've been saying it ETH to 43.90, then bounce.
Oh man, I gotta go to bed. I got out of my positions earlier in the day, even though I
Cheers,
actually
Victor. I'm dumping my last ETH that's above 44 into USDC. Just a very yo. I'm diversifying my stable coins, Victor, just in case a stable coin rugs me.
yeah, I got out at 4,500 just because I knew I'd be away for the entire day, but I don't know that I want to get back in right now. I mean, my level to get back in was like 44.35, but I just came home to like the price being essentially below where I wanted to get in, plus all this news that I'm reading. I don't know, man.
It's called
I
a
think
risk
I
off
think the
market.
safe bet is to, if
Yeah.
you're not in a position, sit out and just wait till tomorrow market open.
Yeah. Isn't this called risk off? Right, risk off. Right, unless you're watching it and scalping it live, like it's risk off, like sleep in cash, all that shit.
Yeah, I'm still fucking bull on ETH though, but that monthly bear div. I mean, Marty, look at the monthly. I've been wanting for like a mega short. I'm talking like a short that you hold for literally 2 months on ETH.
Okay, well, this is only $400 off the all-time high. I think if you're going to take a risk on shorting ETH,
No, but
$400 off the all-time new high, it's pretty
the
good.
problem with going off like making a trade off of monthly RSI is it literally it's so, you know what I mean? It's so broad. Like it could take months and months for like a monthly bear div to play out. So I mean, we don't necessarily have to dump this month. We don't have to even dump next month. It could happen in January. You know,
Yeah.
so I
Well,
don't know
last time
when it's
ETH
going to happen.
ran.
I just
Yeah,
know that
last
ETH
time.
is going to have a few months of red, probably at the start of next year, and it's going to be something you want to be in a short for because it's gonna you're gonna see like a 40% correction at least in Ethereum.
Yeah, are you aware of the fundamentals of what's happening over the next year with the merge and then the what's it called, ETH becoming completely deflationary? There's going to be a lot of hype around that, dude. I don't know if you're going to see red ETH, too much red ETH next year, unless the whole market shits.
I mean, I don't know what the fundamentals are doing. I just know that monthly bear div, we're gonna see a few, at the very least, we're gonna see 3 to 4 red monthlies in a row.
Oof.
But again, I was hoping for 5,500 before that happened. I don't know though. All it takes is some type of like news event, to like cause the rug to get pulled sooner.
It's all hot air.
Yeah, I mean, it is bull. I mean, we all know a COVID variant doesn't mean shit. I don't even know what the first COVID variant did. It didn't really change anything, at least in the US. But markets are just very fragile whenever there's any type of negative news.
I have less than half an ETH. Have a good night, Victor. I gotta go get my food before the market closes. Literally, the market. Get it? The fucking
All right, I'm
food
going to
market.
bed. Good night,
Dump it
guys.
all. Yeah. Good night,
Night,
Chris. Dump it
homos.
all. I'll be back. Cheers. reload the exact same COVID-19 FUD and dump it. Okay, I'm out.
Ugh. Are we selling advertising space on the YouTube now? Really?
I guess it's time to shut the stream down.
Yeah, right. Hey guys in the YouTube, thanks for stopping by again. We miss you. And yeah, it's good to see you all again.
Hello, YouTubes.
And also, if you want to chill out and listen to us and even chat, you go to whalepool.io on your web browser. There's a link in the YouTube right now. How do I install TeamSpeak? Yeah. So if you go to whalepool.io, dude, there's instructions there. If you're on a Mac, it can be a little bit fucking more difficult. But boys, just download the app, and we're here all the time, just like we were in the old days. Like you guys might not have heard us for years, but we haven't stopped talking the whole time. So there's some new guys. We've lost some guys. I don't know if you heard, but Adam Gaberas, unfortunately, RIP. He passed, which is very sad. Anyway, download the TeamSpeak, come and say hi, and yeah, you don't need to be waiting for us for years to say good day. Run like hell. We can't really do too much on YouTube because, as you know, these conversations do get a little bit explicit. We are very much into free speech, and YouTube don't take too kindly to some of the conversations that go down in here. So that I think that's the reason why we don't do as much of it. But again, you can join TeamSpeak and be part of the action right here in the app with all of us if you choose. Shitcoin. A message in the box and ask for Mike. I might will give it to you, and as long as you're not a complete moron, you'll get to keep it.
Alright, ending the stream in 3, 2, 1.
So long, gay boy.